This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
On number 1, President Bola Tinubu has directed that national flags across Nigeria be flown at half-mast for 7 days to honor the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja. Lagbaja passed away at the age of 56 in Lagos on Tuesday. Segun Imohiosen, Director of Information and Public Relations at the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, OSGF, confirmed the President's directive in an official statement. In addition to this national gesture of respect, Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu paid a condolence visit to the widow of the late General Maria Lagbaja, expressing sympathy and offering support to the grieving family. The President's order shows the government's commitment to honoring the service and dedication of the late military leader. On number 2, President Bola Tinubu, in his role as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has directed the postponement of the Federal Executive Council meeting initially slated for Wednesday. The meeting has been rescheduled to a date yet to be announced, according to a statement from his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga. The decision to defer the council meeting was made as a mark of respect for the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, who passed away on Tuesday. Earlier that day, President Tinubu extended his deepest condolences to Lagbaja and family, the Nigerian Armed Forces, expressing his sorrow over the tragic loss. On number 3, 39 children from Kaduna State who were previously detained by the federal government were reunited with their families on Wednesday in a ceremony organized by the state government. The event took place at Children's Home along Katuru Road in Kaduna. Each child received 100,000 naira and an Itel A18s smartphone as a support package from the Kaduna state government. Governor Obasani, in his message delivered by the Secretary to the Kaduna state government, Dr. Abdulkadir Muhazu Mayeri, pledged his administration's continued assistance for the children as they reintegrate into the society. He assured them of rehabilitation programs and empowerment initiatives to aid their journey towards becoming responsible and law-abiding citizens. The governor also instructed his team to collect academic credentials from those children who had completed their tertiary education, signaling potential employment and educational opportunities. On number 4, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, chairperson of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, has disclosed that her office reached out to newly elected UK Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch, yet received no response. During an interview on Channels Television, The Morning Brief on Wednesday, Dabiri-Erewa explained that Nigeria respects Badenoch's choice regarding her Nigerian heritage. The NADCOM chair clarified, in quote, "It depends on whether she embraces her Nigerian identity. We reached out to her once or twice, but there was no response. We don't force anyone to acknowledge being Nigerian." Dabiri-Erewa highlighted that NADCOM has a long-standing policy of engaging Nigerians abroad who maintain ties to their heritage. She cited the example of a former Miss Universe Nigeria who only reconnected with Nigeria after facing difficulties in South Africa, showcasing NIDCOM's inclusive approach toward Nigerians in the diaspora. And lastly, prominent South-South leader and former Federal Commissioner for Information, Chief Edwin Clark, has called on Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun to urgently investigate the alleged misuse of oath by Martin Zamawele, a former Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Along with his colleagues, Clark demands comes amid allegations that Amawele and other lawmakers made contradictory statements under oath regarding their political affiliations, alternating between declaring themselves as members of the People's Democratic Party and other political groups. In a statement released to journalists in Abuja, Clark condemned recent judicial decisions by Justice James Omotosho and the Court of Appeal on matters concerning the Rivers State House of Assembly, claiming that the rulings were obtained by fraud. The elder statesman alleged that Amawele and other plaintiffs had intentionally withheld vital information from the court, thereby influencing the judicial outcomes. Clark argued that the actions compromised the integrity of the legal process and warranted thorough investigation by law enforcement to uphold justice and accountability.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.